Also, apparently this is a thing.
Good evening, and welcome to Game Night on Tuesday the 7th of February. Hope you're all keeping well. Here's a message from our sponsor, Shadowmane.
After almost surviving the process, it's time to question, why is this the only tomb we frequent? And why doesn't it run out of treasure?
It's a very good question, Shadowmane. I've often thought with the Tomb Raider games that there's not normally a bad guy who's gone ahead, but all the traps are still there, and all the traps are still working even after hundreds of years of being underground. And as the games progressed, it became a sort of a broader and broader definition of the word tomb. Either way, thank you very much for the 23-month subscription. Most grateful to you. And as well to G. Eisens for the 26-month subscription earlier on. Also, apparently this is a thing. Indeed it is. 2 years and 2 months. Most grateful to you. As you can hear, probably hear, I'm not terribly well. This is from our sponsor, Zamta.
Geek ? Music score confused face rocket rye cat face film frames bottle with popping cork airplane arrival house cactus $9 note beach with umbrella I'm sorry ying musical note face massage men sign robot.
Of course. Samson, thank you very much for the 33-month subscription. Most grateful to you. Thank you to Adam for that pack of Crossfire. Well done to Mark. I think it's your first victory in the Crossfire process, so well done there. Thank you to Oni for proofing it, and apologies from Oni for the question that got changed without the question being changed. Hopefully that wasn't too upsetting. Message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref.
I think we've found the tomb where all of Ash's dutes, Ben's pennies, and Topper's verdigrease medals are stored.
That's probably what it is, actually. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Matt. So I'm not very well. I wasn't very well on Saturday, but I sort of powered through, and then Sunday I went to church in the morning and literally spent the rest of the day in bed. Monday I didn't do anything. I cancelled a choir rehearsal last night, which I very, very rarely do. And I took the dog for a walk, and I spent most of the rest of the day sort of on the sofa, sort of dozing a little bit. So today I've been moderately better. Took the dog for a walk and made a new game. Oh yeah, I hope you like that. It was Order. Yeah, where's it gone? Where is it? Order! That game. Which was fun. I sort of had the idea. It's not really an original idea. It's fastest finger first, basically. But yeah, I sort of, that could be a fun warm-up game, I thought, on the dog walk, so I came home and made it. And yeah, the questions, maybe a little bit of ambiguity in a couple of them, but I mean, it seemed robust enough and easy enough as a warm-up game, so yeah, hopefully that was fun as a pre-warm-up. I'm just sat here thinking, I really hope things don't crash tonight, because I don't think I've got the mental fortitude to deal with it, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. Cryptex I don't need to do much, which is quite nice. We've got a lovely pack by Shapes, very grateful to him, and to Colo, who has proofed this pack. This is a game I just need to sit back and read the questions. I don't really need to think about the button much. Yeah, pen and paper at the ready if you are wanting to play Cryptex tonight. Strongly recommended, or Notepad++, or something in that vein would be useful for you to helping solving the Cryptex or Cryptexes over the course of the game. And a little bit later on, if all goes to plan, we've got Danger Zone by Lingomaniac to look forward to. So hopefully all will be well, and that's what we'll be getting up to. Let me say hello to all. Good evening to Topper, Dragon, and Shapes, and AB Me. Hello, Yanyo, and Simpsons Angle, to Toot, and James, Proogs, and the Basudis. Welcome, Yoshi, and Ali Lololo. Matt the Sprat, Geisens, Lupine, and Ape. Hello to Adam, and Oni, and Matt, and Mark, to Warlix, and Kamikaze, to Lingo, and Shadowme, Mr. Vertigo, and Colo, Fired, Jim, Disco, Not a Cat, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering, and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining with me, and for sticking with me in my weakened state. Jogging, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. And to Jogger, yes indeed. Lovely to have you with us. So I'm just sort of powering through a nice big mug of water. Well, not much left actually. But I've sort of coked myself up on Anodin Extra for the head. I mean, the thing is, it started there, now it's there, and it's sort of in my. I've got like mouth ulcers all up here as well, which is really painful, and then it's in my nose and across my head, and it sort of started going into my ears. That seems to have dissipated somewhat, so I'm just feeling a bit rough, and I've got an exceptionally long couple of days coming up as well. I've got a long journey to do tomorrow, so. Yeah, so I'm hoping that everything is going to go smoothly. So yeah, so I'm sort of away for the next couple of days. But David, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, I couldn't feel much worse, to be honest. So I'm hoping I've got through that. Sunday was definitely the worst, and I'm hoping I'm through the worst of it now. I'll stop rabbiting on. If you want to play Cryptex, type in code. YBCP. It's fun to stay. Hello Claire, hello Samster, welcome to the stream both. Samster, well done on getting into the Crossfire arena. Bad luck on going out in third. On a right answer as well. Always rough when that happens. Welcome Claire, welcome Samster, welcome Margalex. Great to have you with us. Hope you're well. So, Cryptex pack by We Like Shapes, proof by Colo, who assures me this is a very nice pack. I've had a quick glance at it and it does look fairly friendly. So, lots of fun to be had here. Do come join the game. You can join with any time entry a bit later on if you don't get in time, but you do need to be in it to win it, as it were. I feel like we played Cryptex quite recently, actually. Can't remember when, but fairly recently. But that's good. We played it with the Abyss. Was it Saturday before last, maybe? Oh, Lord. Well, I'm going to go need to refill my water. So stay there, come join the game, and that's fine, no worries. When I come back, we'll lock the lobby and we'll get going. So stay there, I'll be right back.
Shoobity whoopin' be oobity whoopin' be oop-a-doo now.
Sound gone. Let me answer this. Switch this off. There we go. Did I hear a message from our sponsor? Then my headset cut out. Message from our sponsor, We Like Shapes. But there was no message. But thank you for the 26-month subscription. Most grateful. And Jack, welcome to the stream. Hope you're keeping well. Has the sound gone for anyone else, or is it just me? It's just me. Alright. I mute and unmute. No, that's not making a difference. My headset is being a bit stupid at the moment. Right, I'm just going to reload voice meter so the sound might go temporarily. Give me a tick. There we go. Sometimes it does weird things like that. Shapes, thank you for the 26-month subscription. 2 years and 2 months, most grateful to you. How many have we got? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25, 26. Decent number. And 50 viewers back at home. So if you're just watching along, you're most welcome to be here. I'm going to duck that window out and once again, my stream is doing weird things. Oh, hello, voice meter pop up. Right, let's get on with it. Here's the rules, as per usual. And one is called decryption. Every 20 seconds, you'll be presented an index number and an 8-letter clue. Got 8 clues in total. These clues will help you crack the cryptex at the end of the round. Clue and the cryptex share the same letter in the index position. For example, you might be given 6 hopping Australian marsupial. The answer would be kangaroo. That on its own is worth 5 points. You then need to take the 6th letter, which in this case would be R, and put it into the 6th slot of your cryptex. Build up those letters over the course of the round to reveal a new word, which will be worth some bonus points at the end. More on that in a sec. After all 8 clues have been revealed, there'll be a 10-second break. Anytime before the break, you may submit the answer to any of the clues that have been revealed. Each correct answer is worth 5 points. Any incorrect answers or repeats cost 1 point. After the break, crack the cryptex. You've got 1 attempt to do so. Cracking the cryptex is worth 20 points, but an incorrect answer will cost you 10 points. You don't have to have solved all 8 clues to crack the cryptex. You might have a broad idea. It will be a real word, so bear that in mind. You might have a broad idea, and it might be worth a bit of a guess. But you don't have to have solved all 8. But you do lose 10 points if you're wrong. There is no penalty for abstention, so if you're not sure, you can just leave it blank. Whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot as ever, and pen and paper strongly encouraged. This is a pack by Shapes, proof by Colo. Very grateful to both of them. Hope you're ready to play. Here comes puzzle number 1. So we're starting with, can go before magazine, entertainment, or meal when found on a passenger plane. It's 8 letters long, you want the 7th letter. Can go before magazine, entertainment, or meal when found on a passenger plane. For the avoidance of doubt, there is never punctuation in any of these. Not open to misinterpretation. For example, language, lyrics, instructions. You've got the 5th letter. Not open to misinterpretation, e.g. language, lyrics, instructions. Off the ground, having successfully performed a takeoff. 2nd letter. Off the ground, having successfully performed a takeoff. And the next one. Relating to newborn children or animals. Relating to newborn children or animals. 4th letter. The usual shape of a tortilla chip. 6th letter. The usual shape of a tortilla chip. A cloudy patch formed over the eye, or a waterfall with a single vertical drop. Not the last letter. Social networking platform whose short-form posts were formerly called toots. Not the first letter. And your final clue for this puzzle: a Christian infant with someone appointed to oversee their religious education, not the offspring of Don Corleone. A Christian infant with someone appointed to oversee their religious education, not the offspring of Don Corleone. Last few seconds to get your answers in. That's time up. So, have a look at the letters that you have got. Some of you have got 8 there. So you see Mark has got all 8. In fact, he may be the only one. 20 seconds to crack the Cryptex. Even if you've not got all the letters, you might have a bit of an idea where it's going. It will spell a real word. The more you have got, the more chance you have of getting it right. Plenty of green lights coming up here. The solution was midnight. Magazine, entertainment, or meal can be found on passenger plane in flight. We've got the H. Explicit is not open to misinterpretation, where we've got the I. Airborne is off the ground, having successfully performed the takeoff, where we've got the other I. Relating to newborn children or animals would be neonatal, from where we've got the N. Usual shape of a tortilla chip is a triangle, from where we've got the G. Cloudy patch formed over the eye, or a waterfall with a single vertical drop is a cataract, from where we've got the T. Social networking platform is Mastodon, from where we've got the M. And the Christian infant is a godchild, from where we got the D. End of the first puzzle. Mark's in the lead with 59. Just one incorrect answer and 8 correct. Samson on 55, AB, me, and Dragon and Claire all on 50. Jogging and Toot and Ape on 49. Riffs on 45, David and Oni on 44, Clive on 43. On to the next Cryptex, starting with Stricken with Romantic Longing. On the second letter. Stricken with Romantic Longing. French word for snail, also used in English to refer to them in a culinary context. Seventh letter. The most dangerous form of business? The most dangerous form of business? Fourth letter. And the next, hit the blank, colloquially in football, for a shot against the goalpost or crossbar. Hit the blank, colloquially in football, for a shot against the goalpost or crossbar. That's got 8 letters. And you want the 8th for your Cryptex solution. Next clue, obsessive self-regard. 8 letters long, you want the 3rd. Obsessive self-regard. Incapable of moving or being moved. The 5th letter. Incapable of moving or being moved. 8 letters long, you want the 5th. Yeah, all answers need to be 8 letters, otherwise it won't process them, Mr. Vertigo. Title of Daft Punk's first album, released in 1997. You want the 6th letter. Handheld power tool used in logging. Handheld power tool used in logging. First letter. This is the final clue of this puzzle. Last few seconds to get an answer in before we will ask you to solve the Cryptex. And there we go. Anyone getting 8 for 8 this time? Not that I can see. 1 or 2 7s in there. 20 seconds then. If you've got enough letters to try and solve it, now is your chance to do so. Ooh, Matt Spratt getting that one wrong. Solution was cookbook. Stricken with romantic longing, that would be lovesick, from where we got the O. French word for snail is escargot, from where we got the other O. The most dangerous would be the riskiest, from where we got the K. Hit the woodwork is that colloquialism, from where we got the other K. Obsessive self-regard is egomania, from where we got the other O. Incapable of moving or being moved is immobile, or immobile if you're Italian, from where we got the B. Daft Punk's first sound was homework, from where we got that other O. Handheld power tool used in logging is a chainsaw, from where we got the C. And that is the end of puzzle 2. At the end of that, Samster moves into the lead with 110. Mark just a point behind on 109. Jogging and Toot tied up in third with 94 each. Lupine on 91. Claire's got 90. Dogfish and Ape and David all on 89. Oni 88. Clive 87. And Riff and Yanyo are on 84. Yes, goals are no longer made of wood. Huds, Tadaru, welcome to the stream. Hope you're both keeping well. Lovely to have you with us. Moving on to round number 2. How you doing, Huds? You even handsomer bastard. Round 2 is combination. Gameplay is identical to round 1. Each clue is... I thought you were spending time with Mrs. Huds tonight. Or is this your entertainment, watching game night? That's fine if you are. Gameplay's the same as round 1, except each clue is now a combination of 2 words. Oh, fair enough. Ending of the first word is blended with the beginning of the second word. At least 2 letters will overlap. No, you're always welcome, Huds. Always welcome, I do. So, for example, you might get Poke Hand of 5 hearts and Bar Black Blank. That would be Flush plus Sheep. At least 2 of the letters overlap, in this case exactly 2. You get Flusheep. And you still need to take the second index, or the index indicated, and pop that into that slot of the Cryptex. The Cryptex word, for what it's worth, will always be a real word. It will not be a mashed up word, but all the other ones will be. Bear in mind, at least 2 of the letters will overlap, but it might be more. And this is a round where you might be able to solve half of the clue and get the index that you need without actually solving the clue. So it might be we see some solves at the end, even if people have only got 1 or 2. Toilet-themed Pokemon, it probably is. Remember, we are looking for a real word at the end of this. In we go to the first clue of this puzzle. 8 letters long, Sabrina Spellman's Black Cat, and to display exaggerated feelings, for example, when acting. Take those 2 words, mash them up, and you'll get an 8-letter nonsense word. Like dough after proving, and comparatively older. Like dough after proving, and comparatively older. To become less severe and unable to relax, anxious. The 7th letter of this mashup. Yeah, it is the Pokemon names round, isn't it, Shapes? Very much the Pokemon round of Cryptex.